Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Arsenal podcast. My name is Abu Kals, and I must say, welcome back to the in-depth look at the latest Arsenal transfer news. The January transfer window is definitely here, and it is in full swing. And the Gunners are currently pursuing key signings to bolster their squad amidst injuries and growing competition. And here's everything you definitely need to know, backed by latest reports from trusted sources and expert insights, ladies and gentlemen. First, Arsenal's need for a striker has been very critical in recent days following Gabriel Jesus' knee injury. We know that the Brazilian striker is set to miss out a significant part of the season, if not all of the season, leaving Mikel Arteta short on options up front. And according to L'Equipe, we know that Arsenal has approved a potential move for Sporting Lisbon Victor Gyokeres, and the Swedish international has been in fantastic form, and Arsenal is reportedly willing to activate his £100 million release clause. That is what we are talking about, ladies and gentlemen. So the question now is whether Arsenal can fend off interest from rivals like Manchester United to make sure that they can secure his signature. Victor Gyokeres is a football player who's been admired by Arsenal for a long period of time, but the hurdles in this transfer is that the current manager of Manchester United, Ruben Amorim, was the manager of Victor Gyokeres at Sporting Lisbon, and at this moment in time, Ruben Amorim might be the one who is trying to push for this transfer for Manchester United. But Arsenal definitely are still in it, and they are willing to pay £100 million. That is quite good. And next, let's talk about the intriguing possibility of Karim Benzima. That would be a massive football player transfer, and many Arsenal would definitely be doing great if they signed Karim Benzima. So we know that the former Real Madrid superstar now with in the Saudi Pro League, we know that he remains committed to extending his player career at the age of 37. But TNT Sports pundit, and we're talking about former Manchester United football player Rio Ferdinand, has urged Arsenal to consider a 6-month loan, a 6-month loan deal for the football player, citing his wealth of experience and winning mentality as assets that could transform the football club Arsenal's attack. However, it will be noted that whether the French legend would entertain a Premier League return remains to be unseen. But if he moved to Arsenal, that would be massive. That would be big news, and I would like it, because Karim Benzima is a big football player, and he brings a lot of experience and a lot of technique, leadership. You know, he would be a brilliant football player. So another forward linked with the Gunners, with Arsenal, is none other than Bryan Mbeumo. So the Cameroonian international has been a revelation this season, scoring a total of 13 goals in 21 appearances across all matches, actually in the Premier League. So but the reality, we know Arsenal definitely wants these football players and is trying very hard. But the truth is that Brentford manager Thomas Frank has firmly denied any chances of Mbeumo leaving the club, stating that in a press statement, in a press conference, that he is not for sale. Absolutely, Mbeumo is not for sale, and that comes in from Thomas Frank. and that is a massive blow for Arsenal. But again, brings up different opportunities to go on and focus on different other players and not waste time on the football player Mbeumo. So this comes at as a big blow, for Arsenal. But alternative targets really, like Jonathan David, Lille's Jonathan David, and Newcastle's Alexander Isak remain under scrutiny and they remain under consideration, according to the Mirror. The Mirror, which is a trusted source, it says that Alexander Isak is still in the reach of Arsenal. But the question is whether Arsenal is willing to pay £150 million for Alexander Isak. When Alexander Isak joined Newcastle, Arsenal was the club that almost signed him, but Arsenal was not very serious about him, and he ended up going to Newcastle United, and we're seeing how good he is playing, scoring goal after goal after goal after goal after goal. It's quite funny, but it is the reality. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we know that Arsenal must sign a striker. It is a must. There is a striker crisis at the football club Arsenal, and Arsenal must get this sorted. Meanwhile, Arsenal is also planning the future. Is planning for the future, and we know that David Oinstein of the Athletic reports that Real Sociedad midfielder Martin Zubimendi is a priority target for the summer transfer window, and everything is going very quick with that. The Spanish international reportedly preferring a move to the Emirates Stadium over other suitors, including Manchester City and Liverpool. So his arrival could add the much needed depth and also the tactical flexibility to Arsenal's midfield, ladies and gentlemen. And I know that would be quite good, for him to move to Arsenal, but that is in the summer transfer window, with other reports coming in and said it is a deal that is done, but it's not yet announced. Anyway, these transfer moves underscore Arsenal's ambitions, are not only for the season, but for the long term. And we know that Fabrizio Romano has revealed that Arsenal has been actively reaching out to agents and clubs over the past 48 hours to identify the right players. And with Mikel Arteta pushing for reinforcement, and Arsenal fans definitely, I can tell you that you can expect a busy and potentially transformative January transfer window, ladies and gentlemen. It is worth noting the challenges Arsenal faces with inflated prices and competition from Europe's elite clubs, making negotiations complex. But as we've seen, Arsenal's willingness to spend big is definitely there, and if necessary, it could make the difference. We know that Arsenal would definitely get these football players. So the decisions made in the coming days will play a pivotal role in determining the Gunners' trajectory for the rest of the season, ladies and gentlemen. So I must say that wraps up this detailed update on Arsenal's transfer activities. Stay tuned as we bring to you the most updated transfer rumors and verified information, and also the analysis from trusted sources like the Mirror, La Equipe, and the Athletic, plus many more. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe for exclusive coverage throughout this January transfer window. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and goodbye for now. I'll definitely see you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, but before I sign out, please get into the comment section. We can always have a discussion there, and let me know who you definitely think that Arsenal must sign, that it is a must for the football club Arsenal to sign this football player. Who is your player? who is definitely your player? Whom do you think Arsenal should definitely sign? Let me know, let us know in the comment section, and definitely I will be happy to reply in the comment section or do another video for you. Otherwise, thank you and goodbye for now.